Hi, I'm Graham, Managing Director at Cheeky Monkey. Cheeky Monkey has been in business for over 20 years and provides IT services to our clients throughout the UK. And today I'm lucky enough to have Natalie with me, who's a subject matter expert in cybersecurity. Welcome, Natalie.
Thank you for having me.
People tend to be a challenge
Yes, they do.
when it comes to things they should and shouldn't do. How do you
Right.
minimize the things they shouldn't do?
Okay, so security awareness training is very important.
So what's that?
So that is teaching them about the threats out there and teaching them what they should and should not do. So, for instance, you should never. So, if you get an email and it says something, if you ever get an email that you feel like it's pressuring you to do something, like it's pressuring you that you need to change this password right away, it's probably a phishing email. And or you need to fill out a form right away. They always try to impart a sense of urgency, so you're like, oh my god, oh my gosh, I have to do this right now. So if you get an email that says, your Office 365 or Microsoft 365, whatever it's called these days, has been compromised and you need to change your password right away, you should never click on that link. What you should do is you should go directly to your browser and go to your Microsoft 365 account and change your password from there. So you want to teach your users things like that. You also want to teach them about not about being safe in their personal stuff as well. You have to be conscious of cyber, like in your social media. I'm sure we've all seen these cute little Facebook quizzes. Where's the first place you ever worked? What's your favorite car? What's your favorite color? Your favorite song? How many of these things have you done? Those are all attempting to glean personal information from you so they can break into your accounts.
And you talk about social media where people post holiday photos just to say, I'm here now,
Yeah.
I'm not at home. Do you see that as an issue?
It depends. I mean, sometimes I will post holiday photos, but my Facebook is pretty locked down so that only my friends can see what I'm doing, not my friends of friends. And I also try to be judicious in who I allow to be my friend. If it's someone I don't really know, I'm pretty judicious with Facebook. I would say probably I'm a little more guilty on LinkedIn, but I don't post a lot of personal, because we use it for business networking.
Different things.
I don't post a lot of personal stuff to LinkedIn. I try to keep them separate. So you should really try to keep your business and personal stuff separate. So I wouldn't log into my Facebook account ever with my ConnectWise email. I wouldn't ever go shopping on Amazon with my ConnectWise email. That I do with my personal email.
Okay.
I try to keep those things separate.
That's good. And you said phishing emails. Could you tell
Yes.
me a little bit about what they are?
So it's exactly what it sounds like. There's
What,
phishing.
somebody with a little phishing
Yes, yes, it's someone with a little, they'll send you an email that seems innocent, but they'll ask you to do something silly. It used to be in the old days, what was it, the Nigerian prince that they want to
Yes.
give you millions of dollars.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, now they've graduated to you need to change your password. And remember when I talked about the dark web and things you can buy?
Yes. Sounds a very scary place.
So you can buy phishing as a service. There's a service out there called Evil Proxy, which actually allows you to which allows bad guys, unless you've taken other measures, it allows bad guys to bypass MFA. And it's a little complicated just to talk about. I'm much more visual. I'd like to draw a little picture and stuff. But the point is you do have to have a multi-layered security defense. You can't just have MFA or just have an EDR. You have to configure things properly, right? So you have to configure your Office 365 so it knows what places it can be logged into from, right? So you can't conditional access, I believe is what it's called.
Okay.
So if someone was a victim, they clicked on one of those phishing emails, which I know I'll circle back around to what phishing is, and they end up going through a bad guy's proxy and they get their MFA and they get that whole token that includes their username, password, and MFA and can impersonate them. If you have that conditional access set, then that certificate does them no good. So phishing is what it sounds like. They're phishing or looking for a way into your network to get your data. So they will send an email, impart a sense of urgency, ask someone to click on a link or download something that's going to allow them access into your system.